Hey, how's it going? I'm going to do, I don't have, I've been working on, okay, I was going to wait until I finished all the doodles before doing a flip through, but it's going to take me a while to do that. All of these, you know, I said, this is my doodle journal. I'm using an Arteza watercolor pad that has 30 sheets in it. They're 5.5 by 8.5, and I just kind of I did a video already showing that, and I just flipped it over, used a piece of, I have 3 of these pads, by the way, so I used a piece of this paper and decorated it, called it my doodle journal. And then the same night that I did this, I did 3 or I think 4, well, 3.5 doodles I did. And then I showed those doodles in the video. So now I have 10 done, and I have 20 more pages to color, not color doodle, and then I want to use it as like a coloring book. You know, it's very relaxing. It's relaxing to do the doodle, and it'll be just as relaxing to color all that stuff in. And there will be a lot of different spaces to color. Blue says hi in his own special way tonight. What are you doing? You're not going to say hi? You're shaking the camera. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, don't do it. Come here. Blue, you're making all kinds of shakiness going on. I gotta start my video over. What are you doing? Oh. Just sit right down. Maybe you'd like me to show. You're sniffing my mat? How are you today? Is there too much brightness for you here? It's very hot under these lights. Okay, so maybe I won't restart the video, and I'll apologize. I apologize for the shakiness of the video or the camera that Blue started. So here's my doodle journal, and this piece of paper sits underneath each paper, even though I'm using the micron pens, and I have those right here. I actually took them to work yesterday because while my students, INRW students, some of them were studying for their history exam that they have later today. Some of them were working on the smash books and stuff like that. I brought these along, and I was doodling a meander book, and I only managed to get 3 little tiny squares done. They're tiny. So I used these. I actually used the black ones to make the doodles. Okay, Blue's gonna go in the... Okay. Is that close enough? I can't come in too close because I want you to see the whole page. Okay. So these were shown before on video, and this is the first one I did, just random shapes and whatnot. And I did put a black frame all the way around. Oh, that's the perforation. That's what I'm feeling like. Hey, it's raised. And then this one, which if turned upside down, has an optical illusion to it, but also here, if you look at this, almost looks like there's a face of, you know, person looking down. If turned around, it really looks like there's a face that's looking in this direction, the chin, the nose, hair type of deal. And I had no idea I had done that until I turned it around, because when I was coloring or drawing the lines, I was actually turning it around, like to do this one. I turned it around, and then when I got it this way, I was like, hey, there's a face there. That's cool. So I will just keep saying how cool that is. Okay. Then this one, and I've gotten a couple of, somebody said it looks like a black hole. Another one said it looks like a ponytail, like you're pulling it in and kind of like a weird look. And I said, yeah, that's what it looks like at the top of your head there where where the part is, I guess, or something. Yeah, that is wild. This one took 2 days to draw because of all of these little spirals and everything. So I think I did like this much, and then I drew this one in, and next day I came back and finished the spirals. That one is very, very busy, and I think I used the brush pen for that one. So I used the brush pen for that one, I believe, and then this one I used the brush pen as well as the finer tips. Actually, I used the 0.5, 0.45, and 0.25 tips. Those are those, and I think this is the brush pen. Yeah, this little tiny brush pen. I want to see if Micron, the Sakura people, have the brush pen in different colors, not just black. So this I just experimented. You know, it's a doodle, so there was no rhyme or reason for making any of these pictures. And I didn't have any picture thought or anything like that in my head. But here when I was kind of experimenting with the pen widths, you know, I would go with the 0.25, 0.25, I think that's 0.25, and this might be 45, and this might be 50. It really is kind of hard to tell for me, I don't know. But I thought that was kind of cool. And then this one, it was after a stressful day. Can you tell? I call this hot mess. So, but I really like this one, even though it looks like a sheet of paper full of anger. Just like, whoa. But I really like this one, and it's going to be interesting to color in. Yeah. Okay, the stress is slowly leaving. So we go to this one. This one's one of my students called that cat scratch. Cat scratches. I said, yeah, cat scratches, because when I do these pictures, I then take a picture of each of them with my phone. So I was showing them it, so I didn't take this to work. There's that one, and then that is that's my test page. And then there's this one. I did kind of start, almost looks like I was drawing leaves type of thing. Here, I started to hear, and another student was telling me, if you color in with green, if you color this area in with green, it'll look, or the whole thing in with green or something, it'll look like a big old bush. And I thought, oh yeah, that's interesting. So I don't know if I'm going to go with all green or not. You know, I just have no idea. Could be all different types of colors. And then this one, obviously the stress has left the building, because this one is has much brighter outlook. And everybody I showed that to, they were like, oh, I like that one. That looks like a frame or something you're putting on it, you know, like on a page or something. And I thought, oh yeah, you know. And I was waiting for somebody to say it looks like pizza because it's got all these triangles and everything like that. And I was showing it to somebody else, and she said, what was she saying about this? Oh, like it was the henna tattoos type of thing. That's what it reminded her of. And I thought, wow, that's pretty interesting. So that's all I have. That's number 10, right? 1, I'm going to count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10! Give that a thumbs up then. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, and what I do then when I sit down to color, to doodle, draw my doodles. Now this one is not done. This is an incomplete. There's no signature on it. And I thought, okay, I'm done. I can't do any more. You know, I'll come back to it. So I don't know if I will leave this as is or put something in there. If I decide after I finish drawing or doodle number 30, you know, and I go back in, I think, oh, you know what, I need to finish that, or do I need to finish that? I don't know. So we'll see. This right here would be a lot to fill in with color, and I'm not sure I would want to, like, if I'm thinking about using colored pencils, I would probably use maybe watercolors or water-soluble crayons or something like that to do there. But I'm going to finish this one, I think, eventually. So what I normally do is I'll put this over here like this. Right after I've gotten done drawing something, and I just put that over there. Even though these things dry very quickly, I still don't want to take that chance. What did I do with that sheet of paper, Stormy? Oh. Stormy's over here beside me. I put this one down underneath the blank one because I don't want to get any color on that next page. So this is kind of sits just like that. And this is mixed media paper. I just fold it over to make it a little bit bigger than the page there. Yeah. Okay. Smile. And then maybe without the pens, I want to do, I think I might do something like this and zoom in much more. And then get that. Yeah, I could put these in the middle. I could put two like this, and two like this. Nah. Okay. Smile. Yay, you're a wonderful audience. I'm going to sign off. Okay. Randomize, and I've deactivated one because if at first you don't succeed, try again. Ooh, that looks weird when it's deactivated. Have a beautiful day. I should say have a doodleful day. Doodleful, get it?